Intimacy is one of the most profound experiences in human relationships, yet it is often misunderstood. Many people approach it with a mindset driven by impulse, insecurity, or fleeting pleasure. However, a Stoic man sees intimacy differently. He understands that true connection is not just about physical closeness, but about mastery over oneself, deep presence, and a balance of control and surrender. A Stoic approaches intimacy with the same mindset he applies to life: discipline, awareness, and purpose. He does not allow emotions to rule him, nor does he chase validation through physical pleasure. Instead, he uses intimacy as a way to strengthen his mind, body, and spirit while forging deeper bonds with his partner. This is not about dominance or suppression of emotions, but about refining one's actions to create meaningful and fulfilling experiences. To master intimacy, a Stoic man must focus on 5 essential positions, both physically and mentally, that enhance his ability to connect without losing himself in desire. These are not just about technique, but about embodying the Stoic principles of presence, self-control, and understanding. The first position is about control. A Stoic man does not let external factors dictate his emotions or responses. In intimacy, this means maintaining composure, being fully present in the moment, and not being swayed by temporary passions. Many men lose themselves in desire, letting it overpower their judgment. A Stoic, however, remains grounded. He does not see intimacy as a conquest, but as a disciplined practice where he gives as much as he receives. He focuses on his breathing, his posture, and his ability to be completely aware of his partner's needs without losing control of himself. He understands that true pleasure does not come from indulgence, but from intentionality and balance. The second position revolves around patience. Modern culture promotes instant gratification, making many men rush through intimate experiences without understanding the power of restraint. A Stoic man, however, embraces patience. He does not rush or force anything. He takes his time, not because he is hesitant, but because he understands the value of anticipation. Just as in life, where he exercises patience to achieve greatness, he applies the same principle in intimacy. He does not let urgency diminish the depth of his experience. Instead, he savors every moment, every movement, and every interaction with a deep sense of awareness. He knows that patience builds stronger connections and allows intimacy to flourish naturally. The third position is about adaptability. A Stoic does not rigidly hold onto expectations, but moves with the flow of the situation. Many men struggle in intimacy because they are too focused on a specific outcome, creating unnecessary pressure on themselves and their partners. A Stoic man, however, is fluid. He understands that every experience is different and that true mastery comes from adjusting to the present moment. He does not let his ego dictate his actions. Instead, he reads the subtle cues, listens without words, and responds accordingly. This adaptability makes him not only a better partner, but also someone who can remain composed and confident regardless of the situation. The fourth position is about mental strength. A Stoic does not allow insecurities to cloud his mind. Many men struggle with self-doubt, fearing whether they are good enough, strong enough, or skilled enough. A Stoic man silences these thoughts with discipline. He does not seek validation through performance, but rather through presence. He knows that true confidence comes from within, not from external approval. In intimacy, this means focusing on connection rather than seeking to impress. He does not measure his worth by fleeting moments, but by the depth of his engagement. He cultivates a mindset where he is neither anxious nor overconfident, but simply present, fully engaged in the moment without self-judgment. The fifth and final position is about detachment from the outcome. A Stoic man does not seek pleasure as the ultimate goal, but sees intimacy as a practice in self-awareness and connection. This does not mean he is indifferent, but rather that he does not let his sense of fulfillment depend on temporary experiences. He engages fully, but he is not desperate for a particular result. He enjoys intimacy without becoming attached to it. Just as he approaches life's challenges with resilience, he approaches intimacy with the same mindset, welcoming the experience but not being ruled by it. This detachment does not mean apathy. In fact, it makes him a better partner. By not being overly concerned with how things unfold, he remains relaxed and in control, which makes the experience more enjoyable for both him and his partner. He is not seeking validation, nor is he trapped by performance anxiety. Instead, he is simply there, fully immersed in the moment, completely in tune with himself and his partner. When a Stoic man masters these 5 positions, control, patience, adaptability, mental strength, and detachment, he transforms intimacy into something far deeper than just a physical act. He understands that true connection is built on self-awareness and presence. He does not chase pleasure for its own sake, but experiences it as part of a balanced and disciplined life. By approaching intimacy with the same principles that guide his life, he becomes a man who is not only desirable, but also deeply respected. He does not let emotions overpower him, nor does he become detached from the experience. He remains centered, grounded, and in complete control of his mind and body. This mastery over intimacy extends beyond the bedroom. It reflects in every aspect of his life. He becomes a man of composure, patience, and depth. His relationships are stronger because they're not built on superficial desires, but on mutual respect and understanding. He does not manipulate, deceive, or chase. Instead, he attracts naturally by being a man of discipline and principle. A Stoic understands that true intimacy is about giving rather than taking. He does not seek to control his partner, but rather to be fully present with her. He does not view intimacy as a game of dominance, but as a practice of mutual connection. He values depth over fleeting excitement and presence over performance. Many men seek external techniques or strategies to improve their intimate lives, but the truth is that mastery starts within. It is not about what you do, but about who you are. A Stoic man does not need tricks or tactics. His presence alone is enough to create an unforgettable experience. He is calm, confident, and composed, which makes him incredibly attractive to women. Mastering intimacy is not about chasing pleasure, but about refining oneself. It is about approaching every experience with intention, discipline, and a deep understanding of oneself and one's partner. It is about being fully present, fully aware, and fully in control. When a man embodies these qualities, he becomes not just a better lover, but a better man. So, if you want to master intimacy the Stoic way, focus not on external techniques, but on internal mastery. Develop control over your desires, practice patience, embrace adaptability, cultivate mental strength, and detach from outcomes. When you do this, intimacy will no longer be about seeking validation or temporary pleasure. It will become a profound expression of your character and discipline. A Stoic does not chase, he attracts. He does not seek validation, he commands respect. And most importantly, he does not lose himself in passion. He masters it.